classroom discussion. So what happens? You need to make your homework, groundwork. And if you say in unanimous examination I can prepare all right and pass, the same way I can pass in this one, I am sorry, you are absolutely wrong. In unanimous examination you can prepare because there is a lot of weaknesses. Passing is not difficult. For a Part B question 16 marks, if you start writing, even if it is wrong, you can land up with 8 to 7 marks. A cumulative of 8 to 7 marks will lead you to 45. Whereas in aptitude test and interviews which is conducted in the campus placement, it is right or wrong. You got the point, you will not get partial marks. Sometimes you have negative marking. That is why I am saying it is not advisable to prepare the last minute. It is not possible at all. And even the final year student, even if you start now, you are too late. The basic skill, what you have done in schooling, that alone will prevail. Third years, you have to work. Already time is lost. Time is lost. You have to go for a damage control mode. You understand? These are some of the important. I am telling you, you are all going to graduate in the most toughest time. Keep that in mind. So IT services is very important. That alone will create job because around 80% of the opening right now available is with IT services company. Next important thing, being a mechanical engineering student, I am not interested. First, you should clarify yourself whether you don't know or not interested. There are two things. Since because you don't know, you cannot say I am not interested. I have seen people, he doesn't know C programming. Because of that he says I am not interested. Okay, you come to the core problem, again a problem is there. You are not that fundamentally strong. See, first you should know where you are. You are all a grown up guys. You should be more sensible. You should have the sense of responsibility. Two things. One is fundamentally strong. C++. Computer is an integral part of all branches of engineering. In mechanical, you never use computers. You use. You understand? TCS is having a separate CAD/CAM division. Tata Consultancy Services is having a separate CAD/CAM division. You got the point. C++ is a must. Since because you don't know, you cannot say I am not interested. You say don't know, so I cannot work. Don't say I am not interested. That is first thing. And second thing is, just imagine what is the total number of graduates graduating in an engineering in this particular state. All are having 10th, 12th and UG score. Everybody is having. Now how you are different from them? You should have gone for a resume building measure. Resume building, I should not say resume writing. You should have gone for resume. And what headings? All headings are blank as of now. Now in a resume, what are the possible headings? That you should list first. You should list that first. It is not only for you, it is applicable for me as well. You understand what I am saying? You should list what 10th, 12th UG. Apart from that, what all you can do? You can go for paper presentation. I will tell you how is that going to improve your communication skill. Even I have problem with communication skill. Everybody is having problem with communication skill. At the end of the day, you need to convey the content what is to be done. You understand? As far as symposium is concerned, you are going to speak something which is prepared. You understand? Prepared speech. It is not an unprepared speech. You understand what I am saying? Unprepared speech is difficult. Prepared speech, even if a person is not good, he can practice and speak. Now that is what very important. First you should start with the prepared speech. Then slowly you should move for an unprepared speech. The number of paper presented, and again there is a problem. How to go? You cannot work with different areas. One cannot be master of everything. You understand what I am saying? When you go for IT services company, make sure your resume, your mini projects, symposium paper presented, everything is coupled with the soft computing skills. You couple that with the program. You couple that with the computer program. Say for example, building I have done. Now after you change the current and voltage. If you change the current and voltage in arc building, the strength of the belt is going to change. You understand? Now use a computer program to determine what you call optimization. Now I come to that later because now I cannot go into that. In what current and what voltage the strength will be the best. For that you need a computer tool. So the first question if you go for IT services company, even outside or internally, the first question is being a mechanical engineer, why you want to join an IT services company? First question. First question is going to be this one. You got the point what I am saying? The first question is going to be being a mechanic. See, it is an IT services company. I want to tell you something. You should understand the difference between IT services company and product-based companies. Microsoft, you can list the product. Am I right? There are humpty number of products in Microsoft. Am I right or not? You can list. Oracle, you can list. All are US-based companies. Let me complete. You name one product from Tata Consultancy Services. You name one product from Wipro. You name one product from Cognizant. Can you name? Now you understand the difference. Understand the difference between American companies and Indian companies. These are IT services company. IT services means, say I am talking, you are all working with Word, am I right? You know how to work with Word. Yes or no? Yes, sir. You know how to work with Word. I am talking about the companies which invented Word. TCS, Cognizant and Wipro are something which works with the already invented product. There is a lot of difference. That's why it's called IT services. It's not product company. That is their base. You understand? We say we are giants in computers. No, I'm sorry. You name one Indian product. IBM is there. Humpty number of products are there. You understand what I'm saying? Making a car is difficult. Riding a car is easier. And if you say the working in IT services itself is difficult, you just think what is your level then? That is where we are lacking. You make sure you build your resume. The first thing. The second question, tell about yourself. Not the genetic history. I'm sorry, not the genetic history. Tell about yourself is a question not for the genetic history. You can tell. But at the end of the day, you should come to the academic part. Well, tell about yourself. Resume you should tell now what you are. You should tell him that you are the right person for this job. You tell what are the contents you have. Now that is what very important. When you say tell about yourself, you should tell what is that you are supposed to tell. I am the right person for this job. Before going into appearing for an interview, make sure you go to the history of the company and look for the previous year, half-yearly turnover, quarterly turnover, annual turnover, their performance, what are the products they have made, how the company is doing. What is the nature of job you are going to work. Now that is very important. You yourself don't know what is that they are recruiting. If you go and appear certainly for this kind of attitudes, you will not get job. So there are certain things which you should keep in mind. When you say tell about yourself, you should justify what are the mini projects done. If you go for a symposium, you should volunteer for that. If you go for a symposium or conducting any program in your campus, it shows your leadership qualities, organizing skills. You understand what I am saying? You should not take back seat for all these things. That organizing skills is very, very important. Leadership qualities that shows you can work independently as well as team. That is a very important skill. That is a very important skill. Now how to build your resume? You just think hardly 2-3 months. I don't know how about this campus, but next year when you graduate, you should have a profile which adds value for yourself. Do some certification course. What do you mean by certification course? Not in the training division. If you know CATIA, get a certificate from Dassault system, from the people who invented product. Have you worked with CATIA? Have you worked with ProE Unigraphics? Get a certification from ProE itself, not from CAD division which is available here or something like that. That is not going to help you. You have computer at home, you can install these softwares and work. You understand, book is sufficient to know. But the issue here is, you should get certificates from the people who invented product. Now that only will add value for yourself. You understand? So probably third year students, you can think about certain certification program which can add value for yourself, and the final years